really buzzing around, honey. I'm getting a little scared now. I'm gonna stop recording.
Okay. I guess this is officially the third installment of trying to become a beekeeper. We are super excited on the homestead because I have good news and something to show you guys. Bees are here! I'm not getting too close right now because I don't have my protective gear on, and they're still all just kind of like making their way down into the hive. I'm probably gonna leave them like that for like another hour. I have some clips to put in, and I'll show you guys like the process of us unpacking them and getting the package into the actual hive. They're doing really well. They've been super gentle. Queen looked healthy. Like I said, right now they're just kind of all making their way down into the hive. I'm just gonna let them chill and do that for a little bit longer, and I'll show you guys the process of like closing it up and giving them their feeder and all that. So very exciting. And I sprayed some diluted sugar water in the bottoms. That way they'll kind of go down into their hive. So now I'm gonna use my hive tool and pry the wood off the top, which shouldn't release any bees.
Okay.
I'm gonna spray the bees with the diluted sugar water down here, and then I'm gonna kind of bang them to the bottom. That way as I pull the can out and then slide this back over it, they don't come out. So I'm gonna spray the bees just a little bit. Don't be stressed, Kayla. Now we just need to get our queen out. All right, I'm gonna bang them down one more time.
Get.
Oh my god. They created some comb inside there. That's usually not in there.
They were busy.
So typically what would happen here is I would take this queen box before I dumped the rest of the bees in, and I would just attach the queen box to this with like this rubber band that I had. But they have her all cased in
Honeycomb.
wax. Yeah, honeycomb. You see how cute they are?
They are so cute. And
I need to get to the queen box and take the cork out so that way they can chew the queen out. Does that make sense?
They've been busy already. Oh. Oh, there you go.
Okay, we're about to suit back up and go back out there with the bees and get them all buttoned up and put their feeder on. I'm gonna try to get some footage, but I'm by myself now. My husband had to go to an appointment, so I'm gonna do my best. But sorry, the footage isn't good. So the bees are a little mad right now, but if you notice between each step, like everything I do, like taking the box away and shaking them down and putting the food on, I'm trying to give them like a little bit of time to like acclimate in between, so I'm not rushing or making them more nervous than they have to be. But what I'm gonna do now is put the super on top just to block their food and make sure like hopefully less, like no ants or anything can get to it. So I'm gonna have to try to brush the bees away so they don't get trapped in there. Okay, I'm gonna try to put the top on now and get this over with as quick as possible. That way I can just leave them alone. I do have a few flying around my veil. I think they're a little irritated, but understandably so. That is one thing I will say. I love my flow hive so far. It's been amazing, but for some reason the lid, and I don't know if it's just how I put it together or painted it, but it's always a little wonky to get on the top. But it's all closed up, so now the only entrance that the bees have is in the front, which I'll show you in just a second. So they should start all going towards the entrance of the hive and hopefully settling down. So that little silver strip you can see there, I don't want to get too much closer, I don't want to stress them out, like I said, is the entrance of the hive. And we already do have a lot going in and out through there, which is a really good sign. My goats can see me now and they're really mad that I'm not talking to them. Whatever bees are left in the package that they came in, I'm just going to leave it there and let them all kind of work their way in since the queen's already inside. So far so good. I'm so excited. Everything's been going, fingers crossed, smoothly so far. So hopefully they like their new home and they stay, and I'll keep you guys updated.